Alright, welcome back to another installment of Desarian's Let's Play Asheron's Call, Season 2, Episode 2. Hopefully I've cleaned up this video to where it actually records my voice without sounding like a robot, and the size is right, so we'll actually get 720p video on YouTube. Sorry about that last video. I kind of knew it was going to do that whenever it switched from the creation screen to the actual video, but oh well, we'll just keep on trucking. I'm here in the Drudge hideout. Bronze pocket watch. That's cool. Requires, what does it? Oh, 97. There's no way I can use that right now. I'm just going to go through this Drudge hideout and try to get through it. I know I said I wasn't going to do a lot of dungeons, but this is a good starting point. So get through here, pick up some money and some loot, like my new bow that I'm using, and we'll see what we can do. I can get them banged on pretty good here. It's gonna be, well, see, I'm out of stamina. When you're out of stamina, you start losing health. I'm getting dinged on. Ding, 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 ding. I think I'm gonna try to close this door behind me is what I'm gonna do. Just kill this one Drudge. Okay. Ah, that tree good just in time. Alright. The accuracy is actually killing. Close this. Oh, I heard another Drudge there, so hopefully won't be too bad. Alright. Kill him, and that's some high value stuff. Alright. Wow. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's go ahead and kill myself. 9-8. Or heal myself, not kill myself. Alright. Got a couple of Drudges here. I think these are ones I killed a little bit earlier when I was testing my video. Yeah, okay. Here's a new one. Something I was going to say there. These videos I'm not going to record necessarily sequentially like I did the other ones. I want to be able to play in my off time and not have to record. So I'm going to, you know, sometimes I'll record them in a row, kind of like I did this one, and then other times I will, you know, play on my own and I'll come back maybe another 5 minutes or something. But as long as I'm getting them regularly, I think that's all it really matters. So we can get a regular show of Asheron's Call. Maybe we can get some more people into leveled. What was that? That was level 9. So I'm moving on up pretty good. Not that it's real hard at these early levels to move up. Need some stamina potions. Definitely going to need some stamina potions or more endurance or something, as I am not being able to last very long in these fights. You know, so I'm constantly going down. Once you lose stamina, that's when you start really taking damage, and don't want to do that. Alright, let's go in here, get this item. I'm not going to be looking up how to do this dungeon. I'm just running through it. You know, there's some great videos on all the dungeons and stuff. You should look at those, but that we went through on our last season. But for now, we're just going to, I'm not taking this really as serious, I guess. Oh my god, that's bad news. Ah, ready for it. They're hiding. Okay. My bars. I'm not gonna make it through this fight. Oh my god. Boy, called that. Not gonna make it through that fight. Went down to 0 stamina and took one massive hit from that. And I slammed back into the hearthstone. I've lost 1,317 pyrals. Last time I couldn't find those, but well, look, actually people here. That's sweet. Looks like some of the people that were here last time, so they might just be bots. Which again, I'm going to be utilizing bots. So that is the pink Power Ranger. Pretty cool mace she's got there. Nice and slice ya. Yeah, I'm going to be moving. I'll move AC onto my SSD drive. That way it doesn't. Maybe it'll stop these pauses. Although AC has always done that. So, I'm not sure. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and return those. I don't care about going back into that dungeon. Again, I'm just not interested in doing dungeons this time. I want to run around, look at Asheron's Call. Despite its low graphic glory, it's really pretty cool. I mean, it's got it's got this continuous landscape. I did not do that right. So like whatever mountaintop you're looking at, you can actually go to. He doesn't know what to do with that. Should I worship? Don't know why I'm taking. What? Alpha. Oh, Alpha. Hey! 5,000 experience and it gets rid of my Vitae. That's awesome. I've got one more here. My ride. Thank you. Awesome. Got 50,000 credits. Alright, exciting experienced. Now, what I need to find. Let's see, in my pack. I need to sell some crap. Again, the easiest way to sell is to drag your pack to the guy. I say that, and it did not work, so I'm going to go over here to the other vendor. I just tap at the no-halt bird a little bit. See there. Alright, so we're going to need some other backpacks soon. But I'm going to remove, I want my health packs. I want my airless shotgun. I want all of this stuff. Because those are what came with me. That can sell. That could be turned in somewhere. I don't need a fez. Slippers I don't need. My feet are being covered right now. That's my only thing. Tell her the cool thing about having it, the new way they do skills. I could actually use this at Adaletta? I don't know how to say this. I could actually do this, but my skills aren't really. Thrown weapons have a get a bonus from your strength, I believe. Bonus to melee defense, missile weapons, and I'm not sure if I can use my arrows. I think I would have to do. Yeah, see, there's darts. I would have to change to darts, and I'm not wanting to do that. I'm not going to be putting on any armor here, so all of this stuff can go. I'm going to keep some of that out. My health kits. My gloves. I do need gloves. Like right now, I am wearing just armor level 20. So let's see what we got here. Some of these might have some stuff on them. Like we got Flame Bane 3. Not bad. Acid Bane, Shield Mastery. Don't need that. Input 1. So that would. And it has an armor level of 55. That's not bad. I'll try those. Armor level 30. Lightning Bane 3, Flame Bane 3, Lockpick Mastery. Those aren't really much better. This one has fire protection on it. I'm going to use that. Yeah, so we'll sell those. Now we've got 35,000 pyreals. Let's take these off. Put these on. Arcane lore is too low. Let's see what my arcane lore needs to be on these. Maybe I can go ahead and bump it up a little bit. 72. Okay. So, focus is at 115. Our arcane ward is at pretty low. I'm going to put 10 points into that. So, that's actually not bad. Especially if it gives me some protection. So I have, well, I don't need the shield mastery on it. But they are giving me pretty good protection now. Armor level 75. Also, I covered this the last video, but I want to just go ahead and show it again. As you can see, all armor has different levels of protection. Slashing, piercing, bludgeoning, fire, cold, acid, electric, and ether. Depending on the banes and everything else you have on this, or even the armor. The armor level is kind of just a base value, but really, these are the ones that matter. So if someone is doing acid damage to me, these gloves don't have much protection. Or not as much as if I get bludgeoning damage. So you need to look at these values whenever you're looking at armor, because these are really what matter, and you're going to get used to knowing what different damages the creatures do to you. So it's just something to watch out for. We can, stupid. Let's see what happens on my. This has a art base 100, but still fire. Some of the elemental damages are kind of low, but again, that's okay. Now, what I'm looking for is some fletching, because I do have fletching, and I'm going to need some different arrow types, fletching items. So there's a bundle of arrow shafts. I don't know how many that actually gets me. Oh, 31. Oh, so I would have to buy, like if I want 100 of them. But I have to watch out for my burden. 10 burden. So 100 of them has 10 burden. Okay. So let's go ahead and buy that. I'll definitely be using them. I'm not used to not having little numbers on your icon showing you how much there are, so you have to look down here to see. So we got 131. So I got 131 arrows. I've got 30 bundles of arrowheads, but these don't really cover the different damage types. These are just basically, I guess, piercing. Well, no, that's not even right. They're just basic damage, from what I know. Arrow types. We'll look around. Oh my god, this lag is killing me. But it looks like more like my Windows, so again, I really need to move this to my SSD drive. Okay, I'm cycling through the different people here, trying to find. This is the Fletching Forge, so maybe the guy's right here. A little bit different than magic, you know. That's part of the reason I'm doing this, is I'm so used to doing magic over the years that I'm gonna try out some of the arrows and stuff. So, what is that? Invitation to match your working with an invitation addressed to those specializing in the skills of fletching. This portal summoning invitation works best if used outside a relatively flat. Summons portal that goes to destination. I don't. Oh my god! It costs 27,000. I don't really have the time for that right now. Okay, so we can look here. We got weapons. Interesting. They have different darts of different kinds, but they don't have different arrows. That might be an advantage of using Nutella. I'm going to say that wrong every single time. Fletching items. Here we go. So we can see here we've got Dart shafts, wrapped spike tails. It's like she specializes in arrows. That's kind of weird. Alright, so there we've got blunt arrows, broad arrows. Okay, so the blunt arrows are for bludgeoning damage. The broad arrows are for slashing damage. Wrapped bundle of arrow shafts. So this gives you a lower burden, I think. Bundled arrows. Ooh. Prismatic arrowheads. I wonder, surely I can't use those yet. How much do they cost? I'm going to buy one. And then I'm going to see if I can use it. Arrow? Nope. So you double click on the arrowhead, double click on the arrow shaft. I failed to make it, which I wasn't too surprised. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some of these. No, I need to look this up. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm assuming, let's see, 100. See, I'm just not for sure, because look, this has a burden of 10 for 100. 100 bundles has a value of 10. Now, I'm not for sure if that gets multiplied or not. So, like, I don't know if this is... Oh, that is 300 burden. This is 1,000 burden. Okay. So, by doing the wrapped, I would get... When you buy the wrapped, it reduces the burden, right? Which is very important. But for now, we need some blunt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy... Are these cheaper? Alright, I'm going to buy one of those, and one of those. I'm not even for sure I can make them, but we're going to try a new one. And I think the way you unwrap these, so I would do a used. No, not a used. Do I just double click on it? Oh, I have to do it on a... Yeah, wrap bundle heads with a bundle of arrow shafts. Okay. Let's sell my 100 here. No, can't. Damn it. Alright, so double clicking on... I've already got 100. Oh no, I got 500. Oh my god. So you really need a lot of strength to be able to use this. So I've got blunt arrows. I've got regular arrows. And I'm not sure I really want to use these. I'm going to have to... I'm just going to buy some broad arrows. Let's do 100 of them. And then we'll do 100 times this. And there we go. So now I've got the different types, and you can change by hitting your keys. That way you can easily change types. My burden is getting up there. I'm going to go ahead and increase my strength just a little bit more. Ugh, it's already at 10. 3, 4, 5. I like to always increase my stats by 5 at a time. So if I can get some armor that has some strength on it, that would be cool. Okay, so we got those fletching items. We'll go more into that later on. I'm just not for sure. So it's all new. I know there's also different elemental arrows. I did not take alchemy, so I don't have those. But yeah. So hopefully I don't really need them. And I'm not sure how soon I could. Prismatic arrows, I think, is like 275 skill. It takes a lot of skill to do. Yeah, so we won't be getting into those anytime soon. That's part of the reason I'm eventually going to be speccing that, is to get into those arrows. I need to get out of town or something because this is ridiculous. So I'm actually going to run through one of my old routes of things. Just down here on the river are some blue fintos, which used to be really fun to kill. I'm gonna need some slashing to kill them. I've got 10. I'm gonna have to figure this out. What is that? Oh look, it's the fishing thing. I'm gonna have to figure that out too. That'd be fun. I love this game. Oh, and I guess all those blue dots are probably fish. I wonder how prevalent they are in the wild. We'll see. Alright. Got a little arrows here, because there's a Drudge. It's level 8, which is about right for me. Now, so, when I'm hunting in the wild, I want to my accuracy all the way up to begin with. Hitting in the middle, right where I expect he's going to be. And then I might twist just a little bit and wait to see what happens. Because, as you can tell, arrow management is going to be kind of the name of the game here. Making sure you got all the arrow types that you need, making sure you don't run out of them, making sure you're not carrying too many of them. So there's going to be a lot of management going on there. So, conserve your arrows. You can do that by just twisting a little to make it kind of stop. So let's go here. Got a bandolin. So he's just, you can see right up here in the corner, he's just right on the edge of my radar. I could actually back up a little bit if I really wanted to. Because as long as he's on the edge of your radar, you probably can hit him. And the further distance between you and him, the more likely you are to take him down before he has a chance to smack on you. So, I'm going to do one test arrow. Full accuracy. Look at that arrow traject. Now he's going to turn, start running toward me, and I'm going to start aiming low. I aim low because I don't want to miss him. Just like that. It's dead before he even gets to me. That's a beautiful thing. And this is part of the reason we're going to be hunting outdoors, is because it gives us that space to do whatever we want. What do we got out there, Drudge? I wasn't interested in looting, I could just pop them from a distance. Dang. Now, here's the wasp I was talking about. I'm going to go ahead and switch up my arrows. I know they're vulnerable to slashing now. These are group mobs, so they're probably all going to come toward me. But if I put them on the edge of the radar, they might only hit me once apiece. So I'm going to aim high this time. They're a flying mob, so let's pop. And pop. And the next one's probably going to come for me. No, crap. There it is. I knocked the blue fintos wasp in the next morning thaw. Love that. Oh my god, I love this. Okay. So, that was a good little expedition. That's the way we're going to be hunting in the outdoors. So we're just going to move further and further out. The only problem with moving so far out is that if we die, we are going to have problems finding our corpse. That's the reason there used to be corpse tracking programs, so you can remember where you are. And that's very tempting. You know where you died. But my goal is to kind of remember. I can get some fond feelings of back in the day not using those decal programs and you know, actually remembering where you were just by looking at landmarks and everything else. As you can see, I'm kind of waiting till he's almost to me, because I know I can peg him. It's a good way of getting him close to you the way you can move him easy. So we're going to try that for a while. If it gets to be too tedious and I lose too much, then we might go ahead and install one of those add-ons that I'd really rather not. Mites are annoying. They make the worst noise in the world. Here he goes. Alright. That was fun. I don't have lockpick, so I don't need that. So this is going to be a lot more what my videos are. It's going to be exploring, looking around. In fact, the next video that I do, I will, I'm probably going to push on to, well, I'm almost level 10. So I might push on a little further, research a few things, and figure out what we're going to talk about. But, yeah, this is fun, but you don't necessarily want me showing where I am. And I ran out of my broadhead arrows. So good. That's going to be an issue. So anyway, this is a good wrapping up point. Hope you enjoyed these. Got any suggestions or comments, please let me know. I already get comments on the first video, so love that. You guys are awesome. I will talk to you all again soon. Bye.